Hello and welcome back to episode 12 of Chronicles of Calastia. When we last left off, Subira and Julian were facing a unknown opponent possessing a young girl, resulting in Julian having to slit the throat of a servant in a nobleman's home.
Yeah, kind of did that.
Eduard, Drexes, and Leotahk were following a trail left behind by Julian, Subira, and the nobleman when they ran into a young girl looking for her lost doggy, who ended up being more than just a little doggy. And Kavdin Yor went on his own little adventure to a tobacco farm, where he got to meet some lovely people, and the wife and children ended up being Azamar celestial type beings. And that's where we're going to pick up for tonight. We're going to pick up where Kavdin Yor left off. He was just settling down inside the family's barn with the servants. Kavdin, the barn you're in is, it's your standard barn. There's bales of hay in the corner. There's the horse that you traveled by on carriage with Carrie Sterling, the farm owner. There are three beds in here, but one obviously is for you. The other two are occupied by the servants, the hired hands, who are all iron-bred, the horse-like race. They nod to you as you enter the room. They don't really say anything to you, but it looks like they're just ready for bed. Like, they've had a hard day's work, and they don't care to know who you are. They just want to go to sleep.
All right.
Do you do anything before you get into bed?
I snap my fingers, and my familiar comes out of its little pocket universe, and I, as usual, tell it to kind of keep an eye open, stand guard, as always. And then before I go to sleep, I take out my empty tome, and I record everything that has happened since the prison escape.
Awesome.
In my book.
Your familiar nods at you, and he runs outside and perches up on a fence. And he stares out into the starry sky and keeps an eye on the road leading from the farmhouse back to the main road towards the city of Drell.
Okay.
Shortly after you finished recording your events in your book, is there anything else you do, or do you go to bed?
No, that's it.
Okay. So after you finish you bookmark where you've left off for your journal, and sleep comes very quickly to you. Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Ooh. You said perception?
Yes, sir.
It's an 18.
18?
Yeah.
Very nice. While you're sleeping, you start having dreams that are kind of playing back the events that have happened recently. A lot of it's going back through the prison in particular. You reading the Titans speak on those obelisks. Leotahk dying on the field and coming back and unleashing havoc upon Captain Laura. And right as you see Leotahk use your fireball scroll, you wake up and you hear the sounds of Carrie Sterling screaming, "No, my children!" You can smell fire. Your cat, your familiar, starts yelling at you like, wake up, there's danger."
Okay. Yep, I do.
As you wake up, you spring up out of bed. Do you grab anything?
I mean, the only thing I would have would be my staff.
Okay.
So
you grab your staff. As you rush outside, you can see the 2 iron-bred servants dead on the ground just outside the barn. You can see the Sterling farmhouse is on fire. Several of the fields to your left and right are on fire as well. You can see a carriage pulling off in the distance, and you see Carrie. He's standing in front of 4 very noticeably Calastian soldiers, and they've got Carrie pushed down on the ground. He's on his hands and knees, sobbing and crying out, "No, please give me back my family. They all I have. I don't understand why you're doing this." And one of the guards is like, he kicks Carrie in the face. He's like, "You know what this is for. Harboring exotics is a crime punishable by death. But we will let you live since you are a respectable merchant of Drell. Just know that the king is very, very sad at the disloyalty you have shown him today." What do?
I run up to him, and
as you run up, the Calastians, the soldiers, they draw their weapons. Who are you? They point at you.
I could ask you the same question. What is the meaning of this? This family lived in peace. Why is this happening?
This man was found harboring exotics, and everyone knows.
You mean his wife and child? You mean his wife and children?
That means of no consequence to us. We're just doing our job. And harboring fugitives to the crown, that does not sit well with us or the king.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I've been down to Carrie, and
he's got blood running from his forehead from where he got kicked in the face, and he's just whimpering. He's like, "Please, you have to help me, please. We gotta get my family back."
Where are they taking them?
I don't know. Give me a wisdom check.
How long has it been since has it been well over an hour since we were awake?
Yeah, it's been a couple hours.
Okay. That's another 18.
Okay. You recognize the carriage. It's the exact same carriage. It looks like the exact same carriage that had carted you guys all the way when you were betrayed by the boat captain, Captain Harrington. Your best guess would be that they're being sent away to either a prison camp like one that you've been into or somewhere else. Maybe even Vashon. Please, Captain, you've got to help me. I cannot fight, but I can't let them take my family away from me. I'll do what I can. Please, you must help me. And the soldiers start laughing, listening to him whimper. Listen to him cry, boys. This man is weak.
Can I suss up the guards? Do they look like they are top tier, or do they look...
looking at them, you know that they're nowhere near on par as like Captain Laura or Will, her lieutenant. Like they seem very grunty to you.
Okay. So they're just standing there laughing, right?
Yeah, they're standing there laughing. Their weapons are drawn, but they're very relaxed.
Okay.
And they can just continue to keep laughing and mimicking Carrie as he cries for help.
How close are they to me?
Help me, Captain. What's that?
How close are they to me?
Right now they're about a little more than 5 feet away from you.
Okay.
If you were looking like at a standard combat grid, I would say 10 feet, but really they're a little bit closer than that. But for the sake of it, we'll say 10 feet though.
Okay. I am going to cast. Well, they're still laughing, so I stand up, and I take about, I don't know, another like half a step closer to them.
Okay.
And I go. It is quite humorous, isn't it? And then I cast Force Blast at 2nd level.
Oh, nice. Is there any kind of save?
There is a strength saving throw.
Okay. And what's the DC, please?
Sorry, one sec.
Yeah, no problem.
14.
All right. The first one passes. Second one fails. Third one fails, and the fourth one fails.
Okay. Everyone that failed takes 6, 7, 8, 9, takes 10 force damage and 10 feet of push.
Okay. So I
15 feet of push. I'm sorry.
15 feet.
Yeah.
Nice. So what do? Do you just like clap your hands together? You say something?
I laugh and I say, "It is rather humorous, isn't it?" And then I take my staff and I slam it into the ground right in front of me.
Yeah. As you do that, 3 out of the 4 they just get hit with this shockwave and go flying back. Did the first guard, does he take any damage at all? Like half?
He takes half damage, and
So he would take 5.
And he also takes 5 feet of push regardless.
Awesome. Yeah, so they go flying. 3 of them go flying back 15 feet. The other guy moves back 5 feet. As the other 3 crash into the ground, he pulls up his sword and shield. He's just like, "Hey!" Roll for initiative. That's all he says. "Hey!"
All right.
All right.
It's 16.
Okay. All right, so the initiative order will be enemy, Kavdin, enemy, enemy, enemy. One of the guard that you knocked backwards, only 5 feet. He shouts, "Hey!" and then he rushes in, moves in to attack you. What's your AC, Kavdin?
It is currently 13.
Okay. He goes in and attacks you, and he attacks you with his short sword, and he makes contact, sticking you in your thigh for 7 damage.
Okay.
Your turn.
Now how far is everyone to me? I know the guy's right up. One guy's right in my face.
Yep. You got one guy in your so you got one guy 5 feet from you.
Okay.
The other guys are still they move, so they're 35 feet. The other guys are.
Okay.
Because they were 10 feet away. Originally.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and on the guy directly in front of me, I'm going to cast Shadow Bolt. I'm going to use my reserve portent.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll an automatic 18 for the ranged spell attack.
Okay.
And that is 4d8 necrotic damage, and he'll be blinded for the next turn if it hits.
Nice. Okay. Well, an automatic 18 does hit.
Okay. That was a d8. I gotta re-roll that one. It fell off my desk.
That's all right. And it gets boosted because it's dark out, right?
Does it?
I know. I might be thinking of Shadow Sword.
That's a new spell for me, honestly.
Okay.
So he's gonna take 19 necrotic damage, and he's blind for a turn.
Nice. Yeah. So you send that bolt from your staff, and it plunges into the center of his chest. The armor around it cracks and falls, and you can just see a web of purple just kind of spewing out from from the impact as it reaches up towards his eyes and ears, and blood starts oozing out of his orifices. He drops to his knees and dies, not even being able to gasp for air. He's just
good,
and dies at your feet. Very nice. The other 3 guards scramble to their feet and start making their way to you. They choose to take the dash action and they surround you. One from your left, your right, and the other one moves around to your flank.
How close are they?
So they're five. They're each 5 feet away from you.
Okay.
But since they use the dash action to get up to you, it is your turn again.
Okay, then I'm going to cast Force Blast again.
Awesome.
And that is a radius attack, so none of them will be spared.
Okay.
They will have to all make a strength saving throw.
And it was a 16?
Hold on, let me double check. This is the first time I've really had a lot of combat.
Yeah.
Spell save is 14.
14. Okay. 2 of them pass, one of them's a nat,
Okay.
and then 1 fails. So 1 will get sent flying 15 feet, and the other 2 only 5.
Okay. And I gotta roll the damage, which will be 2d6. So that's 5, 6, 7. So the guys that succeeded take half, and then the guy who didn't takes the full 7.
Okay. Yep. So 2 of them get knocked back 5 feet. 1 goes flying again for 15 feet. The first guy to recover comes in to attack you, moving back in. He goes to attack and misses. The guy on your left. The guy on your right moves back the 5 feet to attack and also misses. The guy who went flying back rushes in and tries to jab you with his short sword and hits for 7.
I was as my reaction, I cast Shield.
Ooh, nice. So because of that, he misses his attack, adding 2 to your AC that blocks it. Nice.
Okay.
It's your turn again, and you are surrounded from your left, right, and flank again.
How are they looking?
Oh yeah, they look bad. They don't look like they're doing too well.
Okay.
Like Carrie looks better than they do right now, and he's a
Gotcha.
sobbing mess.
You know what? I'm not gonna play games with it. I'm just gonna cast Force Blast again.
Sweet. Okay. 1 passes and 2 fail.
All right. That's 11 damage.
Oh, nice.
And the guys that fail take the 15 feet and then the 5 feet for the pass.
Halved. 5. All right, so the two that go flying 15 back, you hear them like, oh, and they drop their swords and shields as they go flying 15 feet back, laying on the ground. The guy who passed, he gets pushed back 5 feet, and he's still standing there looking at you menacingly. He looks worse for wear, but he's gonna try. Damn it! He thinks that at first. He kind of looks around the battlefield and looks at you. Carrie stands up and he's got his hands up. He's just like, "Come on, man, you want to do this?" He drops his sword and shield and he's just like, "You know what? Fuck this!" And he starts bolting off, running down the road towards Hotwell.
Harry, you're the one who they wronged. Do I spare him?
He would not have spared my children.
All right, then
I won't judge you.
Then I cast. Let's see. What shall I cast? I'll cast Ray of Frost at him. And I'll use my other portent, which is a 17. Will that hit?
Yes, it will.
Okay.
You don't fuck with the wizard.
No. You certainly not with just people that didn't do shit. That is 1d8. So that's a 4.
You shoot your frost, your ray of frost at him. A cylindrical spiked piece of ice goes flying, hits him square in the back, and he falls faceward on the ground. Carrie looks at you and thanks you profusely. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, they got away, though. My wife and children. I wish I could have done more to help.
You did what you could, Carrie. You were outnumbered. They were somewhat professional soldiers. You didn't stand a chance. Do you have any idea where they might have taken them? Any idea at all?
I wish I did. I think if anybody would know, it would be the Duke. He was the one that was seen with that iron-bred slaver.
Did you see?
I wish I could help you get in there.
Was that did you see that person? Did you see an iron-bred slaver?
No, I've just heard rumors from the town, from that halfling that runs the newspaper.
Okay. What time of day is it right now?
It's late at night. Looking at the moon and the stars position, you would guess around 2 in the morning.
How banged up is he? Is he like really bad?
I wouldn't say like really bad. Like, I mean, he's gonna survive through it. You know, if he's bandaged up in a few weeks, he'd be fine. Like, he's not like on death's door or anything like that.
What about the like property? Is it all still just burning down?
So that's all still burning, and with his farmhands dead, he's like, I should really try to put this out. There's a well right over here that we could use to get some water if you'd be so kind as to help me.
I do.
All right. It takes a good little bit, but you guys do manage to get the house, the fire controlled in the house. Unfortunately, a lot of the tobacco leaves are destroyed, but it doesn't like spread like wildfire or anything. Like, it was a very controlled fire.
So is any of that, like, did you say if the house was survived at all? Or
Yeah.
was
the house. Let me get a percentile on that. Yeah. The house, it doesn't look like it took too much damage. A lot of scorch marks, but none of the load-bearing walls were destroyed. So it'll be a very easy patch job once
Okay.
you can afford to fix his house. He tells you that he's not worried about that right now, though. I mean, trying to find his wife and children are top priority over all this.
My friend, I am truly sorry for what happened here tonight, but you have my word that I will try to do everything that I can to get your family back.
I really appreciate it, Captain. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Try to do what you can with your property and hold tight. I will do my best.
Thank you so much.
When I came here with him, was the route back to town, was it safe? Like,
yes.
was it okay?
If you need to, you can take my horse and carriage. I'll be fine. I can make the trip on foot when I'm ready. If you want to just leave it.
I hate to
at
leave
my
you without
shop.
a means of conveyance. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm totally sure.
All right.
That's the least I can do.
Okay.
I also have something special for you for helping me. He pulls out his pipe from his pocket, and it's very ornate pipe, and it's been tobacco leaves have been carved into it. One of the leaves that's carved into it stands out very particularly to you. It is the leaf of Elysium. You've seen it in a few books. He's like, I would please take this pipe as a gift, as my way of saying thank you for trying to help.
Thank you, my friend.
Give me an Arcana check.
What is my Arcana? I'm getting to do all kinds of rolls I haven't done with this guy yet. Ooh, that's a good one. That's an 18.
Nice.
This dice loves to roll 18s.
That's fantastic. Most of my dice like to roll 5s. So, as you're holding this pipe, you can feel magic radiating off of this pipe. You get the feeling that if you were to identify it, you would find out something very nice about it.
Okay. This item is quite magical. How did you come by this?
It was my great grandfather's. It's been passed down to the Sterling men for the last couple generations.
Don't
and
worry,
I
my
plan
friend.
to hand it down to Corey.
You will get that chance.
Keep it safe, Captain.
I will keep it safe. Absolutely.
You keep safe as well. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
I will.
Thank you so much.
I will proceed with best speed, my friend. And I go to set out.
Okay. Yeah, he helps you get the carriage and the horse ready. He gives you horse feed just in case, and a full water skin.
Okay.
As well. He sends you off.
I'm sorry. What was that? So, the full water skin and what else?
Horse feed.
Gotcha.
Like
okay.
oats.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. As soon as we're ready to go, I say farewell and then I set out. Back to town.
Yep. He waves at you goodbye and he takes a look around the farm and he walks over to one of the soldiers as you start cresting over the hill. Okay. Eduard, Drexes, and Leotahk, you are making your way back towards. You are making your way towards the nobleman's house, following the trail by his the nobleman's dragging feet. Who was tracking? Was that Eduard?
Probably.
I believe it was Eduard.
I'm not sure why, but
go ahead and give me another survival check to continue following the trail after the young girl and the robed stranger leave you.
Oh god.
Nine.
Excellent. You make your way back. You do make your way back to where the footsteps were that you had tracked originally before you ran into the little girl. And as you get back to the trail, and you see that they're leading you up to the north end of town. and then you lose sight of the tracks.
Where are these
What do you
tracks? Drexes, are you good at tracking better than me?
Yes, Drexes, are you?
Maybe a survival check, Drexes. Yes. Yes, absolutely. You pick up Eduard's like he's showing you where the footsteps start or end, and you can clearly see that there's more steps right there. But Eduard for some reason couldn't see him.
Drexes, it's okay, Eduard, my friend. Drexes, he sees the tracks. You follow Drexes now.
Damn my genetics!
Damn my paladin eyes. All they see is justice.
Just the face mask.
Yeah. All right, Drexes. So you start leading the group. You go up the street a ways. You take a left. Go ahead and give me another survival check, please.
23.
Excellent. You are able to discern the tracks all the way back to the nobleman's house. You get to the door, and you can even kind of smell Julian and Subira. Like, you know, your Asathi senses are keen today on this evening.
What? Brimstone? No.
Guys, Drexes smells our companions.
Yeah, it leads you right up to the door of the nobleman's house. What do you guys do as you reach the door? You know, it's a very nice house. It's the same, like, super gaudy, overly ridiculous. It's like those people that go like all out for Christmas, gaudy. With their family banner, the banner of Jandalore, or Yandalore, how you pronounce it.
Should we not knock, friends? This seems like a very, very nice estate. It would be rude not to knock.
By all means, go right ahead.
Drexes is too afraid. You can go knock.
Well, I don't see what there is anything to be afraid of. These look like fine, upstanding citizens. I knock on the door.
Okay. Yeah, you. A few seconds go by and nobody answers the door. Give me a perception check.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Okay. 5.
5?
Yes.
Leotahk, you can hear through the door. You can hear very, very loud snoring. Eduard knocks on the door and he just kind of sits there. He's got a big smile on his face. He's just like, I'm a dork. And you can hear on the other side of the wall, you just hear.
Allow me, friend. I kind of tap him on the shoulder and scoot him slightly out of the way.
Oh, okay.
And I, like, bang on the door loudly, and then I take a few steps back and push him back there.
You hear. You can now after that you can kind of hear some shuffling. All of you hear this now. You hear like some feet shuffling. It takes a second. You kind of hear like a, and then finally he opens a door. There's the nobleman that left with Subira and Julian, and he's got something all over the front of his robes. One could only guess. As he stands there and he looks at it and he's just like, "Who are you?"
I smack Eduard on the shoulder. I go, tell him who you are.
Good, sir. Good day. I am Eduard Zaudte. I am a paladin, a follower of Corian.
Oh, Corian, you say?
Yes, praise be Corian.
Is that why there's two of you? Are you trying to get me to join your coven or something?
No, there's only one of me.
No, there's very clearly two of you.
Oh, there's a talking cat!
Oh, no, sir. He's
Yes.
That is my
Yes.
friend, the
Oh,
Mandicora.
what did I drink? Hang on a sec.
Yes. Meow.
What didn't you drink? Oh, wait a second.
Sorry,
Yes.
my
yes.
dog got excited.
Yes. Meow.
There's a talking cat. Are you my lizard that I had when I was a boy? You've all grown up, Chauncey.
Yeah. Yes.
Jancy misses you.
You guys want to come in? Yeah, you need a drink or something?
Yes, Chauncey. Would you like a drink?
Come on in. He steps out of the way of the door and lets you guys in. Look out for the mess on the floor. Okay, I'm gonna have a sit down. The servant's upstairs though, if you need her. I'm just gonna rest.
So he puked on the floor.
Yeah.
I'll snap my fingers and cast prestidigitation to clean it up.
Aw, how nice of you. Give me a perception check when you're in this room.
19.
You see that this house is very nice. It's got marble walls.
Mm-hmm.
There's bookshelves filled with all kinds of trinkets and books that are first edition, and you can hear a lot of thud noises coming from upstairs. You hear, in particular, you hear a loud thud and what sounds like Subira smacking into a wall and gasping, like.
Specific sound, huh?
What do you guys do?
Well, everybody heard that, right? Not just
Yeah, you all three heard that.
because I'm unperceptive today.
Yes, even you heard it, Edward.
We heard it from where?
It's coming from upstairs. You can see a set of stairs right across from the room that lead upstairs.
All right, and where did he go?
Whom?
The guy.
He's sitting on a chair right behind you. He passed back out.
He passed back out.
Yep.
Guys, that sounds like Subira. We should check it
Very
out.
drunk.
I run up the stairs and sprint.
All right, Drexes, you race up the stairs. You can see you can hear at the end of the hallway. You can hear some more loud thuds and screaming in a language you don't know. You've never heard this language before, but it's coming from across the hall. There's a closed door. There's some light pouring out from the cracks, and and you can hear all kinds of noises coming from that room. And obviously something's going on there.
Wait, what time of day is it?
It's later in the night now, later in the evening.
Okay.
Yeah. For anybody that might be confused, Kavdin is further in time than when you guys are right now.
Okay. Gotcha. I got
Yeah,
you.
it's later. It's later in the evening. It's around. It's like 7 o'clock at night right now for you guys.
That's fine. Yeah, I run straight to the door and Subira!
All right, as you rush through open the door. As you open the door, you see Julian slitting the throat of a tiefling woman.
I have my little quote there too. Don't worry about that.
What do you do? Julian just slit the throat of someone. Is he
guys.
showing his true human side?
Flick. Oh, that's nice.
Pardon the interruptions.
Mhm.
What's this guy's up to?
Well,
Edward and Leotahk, you join them right as you see Drexes calmly talking to Julian after he slit the throat of a tiefling woman.
Do we see this?
Yes.
I'm in shock. I'm like,
The
yeah.
question you need to ask now
Oh,
is
Korean, what have you done, Julian?
the important question you need to ask the most is: do you want the short story or the long one?
You murdered!
Yes, we live in a very harsh and evil world. We've murdered plenty of people, and trust me, there was something more to this story than you've walked in on.
Oh yes, that's what they all say.
Well, do you see my companion over Subira? She's out cold due to a demon that threw her into the bookshelf. I am seriously bruised, which will be forming shortly as soon as the damage, bruises up really well, and some of the bloodshot from the mental damage, and yes, it was a demon, and it was about ready to kill everyone in this room. So it was either die or remove the anchor for the demons. So would you prefer that your two companions would be dead on the ground and you would be walking in on a pair of corpses and a demon child? Or would you prefer me to remove the problem? Flick. Put knife away.
Yeah, open forum, guys. React how your characters would, please.
Can I use divine sense on the child? Is the child still asleep?
It's currently tied up, actually.
Yeah, she's currently tied up. But yes, she is unconscious on the bed.
Because the sleep spell should be still operational for right now.
She doesn't look harmed at all. She doesn't look harmed at all, but she's super sweaty and bound.
Demon possession. Anchor was the tiefling. That's the problem.
Remind me, Edward, what does demon sense do? Or divine sense do?
Demon sense.
I think that's the one that detects good or evil.
It's divine sense.
From when you use that, there's a very residual evil sense coming from the tiefling that Julian had just slit the throat of. The girl, however, you do not sense any evil on her.
Well, Julian, I don't know what transpired here, but I guess if it was within your better judgment, I did sense evil within the murdered tiefling.
I'm glad. I feel honestly terrible. I may not sound like it, but I feel terrible for having to actually have murdered somebody like that. You would have been proud. I spent a good minute letting it beat the living snot out of the two of us, trying to reason with it before I killed it.
Edward, give me a medicine check. You happen to glance over at Subira when he mentions taking the clobbering.
19.
You can tell that her breathing is very shallow. She needs some healing immediately, or she may pass on into Elysium.
Julian, why did you not do anything with Subira?
You literally just walked in on me killing somebody. So what do you want me to do?
Be good. I'm gonna go heal Subira.
You're right. I'm gonna take notes on how to be a paladin from you, so that way I can be a better person. Okay. My lights of the day are over.
While you guys are doing that, Subira, give me a con save, please. It's just a dry roll. Is it a 7?
Is it a 5? Oh Lord.
Oof. Crit fail. That is 2 failed death saves. While you two are arguing about that, Drexes and Leotahk, you notice that her breathing gets even more shallow. Like at first it's like, it's like,
Somebody got spellcasting because I don't.
Did I try casting Cure Wounds yet, or is that what that
No,
was?
you haven't. You haven't said that at all.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna. Can I try casting Cure Wounds?
Do you have that as a prepared spell?
Edward, go heal her.
Uh,
Save Subira.
I know I do.
You have lay on the hands. Use it.
Oh yeah, I have that. I'm gonna try lay on hands.
Edward, do you know your character?
I'm gonna go ahead and bite my lip again to make myself bleed, and take expend 3 hit dice to boost Cure Wounds.
Nice.
So it's gonna be, let's see, what do we got? 8. There we go. My D8 plus my casting modifier. All right.
Well, Edward and Julian are kind of bickering back and forth, and then Edward's just like, "Huh, what do I do? How do I stop this?" Drexes, give me a perception check at disadvantage.
0? Is that possible?
She'll regain 24 hit points.
So you remember, Drexes, you'll roll 2d20s and then take the lower number.
I got you. I got a 2.
A 2? Okay.
And I take...
yeah, you don't notice anything peculiar. You do see like a warm light envelops Subira, and a lot of her wounds begin healing instantly as her eyes snap open.
I take 16 points of damage.
Okay. Subira, you are back in the world of the living. You see that the young girl is now, well, she was resting peacefully anyway. You see Julian and Edward bickering. Drexes is kind of just standing there confused as all heck. And you notice that Leotahk is bleeding severely around his lip.
When the hell did you guys get here?
Yeah, they walked in shortly after you were thrown into a bookcase.
That what happened? What happened to the
The little girl is fine. We have fulfilled our contract. She'll be sleeping peacefully. Unfortunately, the cost was I had to kill the servant girl. My apologies.
And when he says that, you can see the tiefling maid on the ground, her jugular slit.
I had to do it quickly. I had to do it precisely because I was about to die a horrible death at the hands of whatever it was. Demon, I don't know. It was just a paranormal creature.
whatever. I'm sure you did what you had to do. Oh my god. It's so gross.
Yeah, I know. It's gross. It's terrible. I personally feel terrible for having to kill someone without...
Okay. So can the little girl go to sleep now?
Yeah, she'll be fine.
She's... Okay.
Yeah, she'll be fine. Don't worry.
Okay.
We should probably go tell her dad that...
Julian, you get a nagging sensation that you should probably unbound the little girl before you go get her father.
Yeah, maybe I should. Oh. That is my
Untie
rope.
this girl, Julian.
Edward, can I get a perception check from you, please?
Six.
Tonight's not your night, bud.
I know.
You happen to look in Leotahk's direction. You notice his eyes have changed to like a slightish blue hue when he shortly after casting that spell, and then they slowly turn back into that new dark red that they've been recently. You can also tell that there's a lot more blood coming out of his mouth than there should be.
Leotahk, your eyes change color. You're bleeding.
I'll be okay.
Oh, that's just his insides decaying and coming out of his mouth.
You can't joke about that, Subira. Is he okay?
I'm fine.
Leotahk, did you do this?
Do what?
Save Subira's life.
Why would I do that? She shot me in the face.
But that happened a long time ago.
Yeah, I think it was.
That was like a day ago.
It was like
happened
it
forever ago.
happened a long time ago. It was like last Tuesday.
What day is today? It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, so literally yesterday.
Yes.
I'll be outside.
All right.
I turn and start walking away, and I snap my finger again and cast prestidigitation to clean up the blood on the floor.
Okay. So everybody make their way downstairs then. After unbinding the poor little girl.
Poor little girl.
Sometimes I wonder about you, Julian.
You should wonder a lot of things.
I tied her up.
Oh,
At my direction, she took care of the rope. It's my rope. It's her not job. It's a really good work.
I was
sometimes I wonder
terrified.
about you,
I've never
Subira.
seen anything like that before. Like, you guys have no idea. Like, she's floating and spitting and talking, and it's awful.
Such demonic nature afoot. Are you sure you're certain of what you've seen?
Well, let's see. I am not very familiar with the supernatural. That's outside my wheelhouse. It could have been a class 5 free-floating spectrum. I don't know. But no, it was using supernatural magical powers. It was beating the crud out of us and invading our minds. At least invaded my mind. And I assumed that it was doing the same thing to her. So either way, bad things were happening. So I need to go tell this poor girl's dad that he's going to have to hopefully buy a new servant who's not a demon conduit. Yes.
You hire a servant.
Well, he bought. I remember he bought her from the conversation we had with everything. So, and I'm more and more not liking this job that we were doing to get you into the party. But he owes us tickets, and he's going to pay up.
I already have the tickets.
He's
Oh,
got
then-
a golden ticket.
Oh, then I got my tickets. You got your tickets. Drexes has got his tickets. We're set. Let's just go kick this guy in the shins and tell him his servant's dead, and let's go home.
Any objections? No? Okay.
All right, let's go tell a guy that he's out one investment, and let's go on with our lives.
Well, she was the magic or whatever
Yeah.
possession.
I was trying really hard not to judge her by the fact that she was a tiefling, to say, no, you're not a you're a tiefling. You're not honestly possessed by the undying, by evil. Okay, you're possessed by evil. Yay.
Yeah. So just tell him that.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Hey, drug dude!
So as you guys make your way back down the stairs, you're talking about what you're going to be doing. You notice the noble is still sitting in the chair. To Subira and Julian, you notice that he now has added some flair to his dress attire, but he is still snoring away in the chair, and he's kind of like in this weird, like kind of like the thinker. He's just like got one hand on his leg with his chin in his hands, and he just.
Does he have his mandatory number of flair he's supposed to have for his job?
What was that?
His mandatory number of flair he's supposed to have for his job. So,
Oh yeah, of course he does.
Okay, good. He has his 12. Anyway, waking him up. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, wake up.
You
Wake
nudge
up.
him a couple times. His hand like falls out and he jerks back up. Hey, there's a lot more of you than before.
Yes. Good news. I have good news and bad news. Which one would you like first?
Good news, please.
Your daughter will now be able to sleep peacefully from this point forward.
Oh, that's great news. Thank you.
All right. And now the bad news, if you're ready for it. Well, there's two, actually.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. You have a body to clean up upstairs.
It's not your daughter.
Oh,
It's not your daughter. Your servant you have seemed to have unfortunately purchased in your acquisition of a servant some form of demon vessel that has a 60+ year anger against you. But it was using your servant as a conduit to possess your daughter, which is why she wasn't sleeping well. So,
Calrea was possessing my daughter?
something
Is
was.
that what you're
Anyway,
saying to me?
you've inherited a 60+ year old angry demon who's now free and looking for you for revenge. He was doing it by trying to corrupt your daughter and possibly kill her and possibly kill you. Your daughter's now safe. The item that was binding it to this realm is currently now a cooling corpse upstairs, which you will need to clean up.
Well, why don't I just pay you to clean it up?
No. I am problem removal. I am not body removal. You'll need to pay me a lot of money to move a body.
Well, how much?
How much do you got?
How much do you want?
All right. My standard fee is approximately 10,000 if you want me to move a body without, leaving any kind of trail behind.
10,000 copper pieces? Easy.
No. Gold, sir.
I know a guy who could do that for cheaper.
Good.
It's like as soon as you
call.
start talking money, like you notice
Yeah.
he's not so drunk anymore.
Then you better start calling him because you need to move a body in, hopefully soon.
Well, do you have any idea or any way to protect us from this demon coming back?
See, I remove mortal problems. I don't deal with the supernatural.
I tap him up, like.
Oh, tap out?
No, I'm whispering in your ear.
Yeah.
No, just tell him to get rid of the body, and that'll take care of it. Just go.
Oh, fine. We'll rework around. We'll take care of it if you'll give us a little bit of time. All right.
Okay, that's fine.
But still, you need to start looking into someone in your past has probably bought
my father bought the tiefling.
Then you need to go look through your family records, figure out what your dad did, because like I said, demons are bad. We don't want any kind of Titan spawn reject trying to kill you. So please invest in either Mr. Eddard's core of paladinness. And they're just on the street, the big cathedral. Just go and talk to them, figure out how to do something good. Play penance or play the holy man for a bit. Just protect your house a little bit and figure out how to clean out the skeletons in your closet, because I don't want to keep stabbing your servants to make your family be able to sleep at night.
Eddard, he looks at you. He's like, so are you a holy man? Is this what he's saying?
Yes, I am a holy man, good sir.
Would you be willing to bless my house and take care of the body upstairs?
Why, of course. I will do this duty for you. I look at Julian.
Corian be praised. Thank you, sir.
I'm not a holy man
Corian
yet.
be praised. Oh yeah,
Well,
so
I'll leave you to it then. Thank you, sir. I seem to have misplaced my tickets that I promised you. Did I already give them to you?
I do not believe you have.
No, you didn't.
He kind of shuffles through his robes for a little bit. Oh, here they are. He
No,
hands
you
them.
actually did.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad. So he's shuffling through his robes. He's like, I can't seem to find them.
Oh, really?
Is there any other way I could pay you? Maybe some gold or?
A little bit of coin will never hurt.
I mean, if we can't get tickets to the party, well, gold will just have to suffice.
That's fine. He pulls out a little sack, and he hands it over to you, Subira.
How much does it sound
Oh,
like?
it's very it sounds like a lot.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. Looks like I need to have someone bless this house. Well, I already have your fine
clean up
holy
that
man
vomit.
with you. What vomit? Ew. How very unprofessional.
It'll come out quick. Don't worry about it.
Do you guys do anything else, Eduard, as you go upstairs? You go collect the body. Where do you plan to take the body?
River.
Outside in the back.
Okay.
Even though it's a tiefling, I was gonna go bury it and have it, have a small burial ceremony.
Okay. The rest of you, while Eduard goes back upstairs to collect the body of the tiefling, what do you do?
I count the gold.
All right. Inside the pouch, you find 550 gold pieces.
That's not bad.
Yay!
So what are you guys doing? Are you just chilling in the noble's house? You making your way somewhere?
You know what? I'm at 3 hit points. I'm going to go find somewhere to, stop pretending that I'm actually tough and go find somewhere to crumple up and cry about how much I actually have a splitting headache and my ribs are broken. So,
You remember that you do have a room at the Cozy Sheep's Foot.
That's where I'm going to go and cry and tend to my wounds for a bit.
Okay. You start making your way back towards the inn. Drexes, Leotahk, Subira, what are you guys doing? Subira is standing outside the nobleman's house, shuffling through the coin purse she received.
Do we have anything that we need to do other than this? Drexes, Edda, Julian.
Julian, you can see making his way back towards the inn. Eduard is still inside the house.
Oh, okay. The Drexes
You
slaves?
just have Drexes and Subira next to you right now, or within your vicinity.
Oh, okay.
Drexes wants to go back to the inn. Maybe chill, maybe have a pint.
All right. I guess we'll wait for Sir.
Fantastic, my friend. Let us go.
I guess we'll wait for Edda.
Ow.
All right, so you guys start making your way back. Leotahk, do you wait for Eduard, or do you head back with them?
Yeah, wait for him.
Okay. It takes a few minutes. Back inside the nobleman's house, Eduard, you make your way up the stairs, back into the room. You see the young girl still resting in bed. You can hear the shuffling of feet as the nobleman goes to his room to change his robes. He snaps his fingers, and a few more servants enter the room with you, and they start cleaning up the mess. You notice that they are of the Slytherin race. They don't pay you any mind. They just go about to making the room look perfect, and they start cleaning up all the blood off the floor. As you go to pick up the body, give me a strength check, please.
4.
All right. You try to lift the body, and you pull a muscle in your back. Like you just feel this like sharp pain shoot through your back and down through your leg. Your sciatic nerve is acting up.
Oh, God.
Oh, bloodline! Oh!
That old football injury.
One of the Slytherins kind of look over at you and snicker, but he goes right back to work. He starts snickering. He's like, oh, and then snaps back at attention when he sees that you notice him and gets back to work.
I meant to do this. It's heavy.
What do you try to lift her again and drag her? What do you do?
I'm gonna try lifting again.
Okay, give me another strength check, please.
20.
There you go. Was that a nat 20?
No.
Just
Oh, that would have been hilarious. Yeah, this time you pick her up and throw her over your shoulder like a sack of potatoes, and then you make your way back downstairs. One of the Slytherins is following up behind you, trying to stop any of the blood from dripping behind you onto the nice granite floors. And as you make your way out, you see that only Leotahk is standing out there waiting for you.
oh God, what are you?
Gone, Leotahk?
Oh, they went to the bar. What are you doing with that?
Oh, I am disposing of our deceased tiefling lady, and I'm also giving her a proper burial in the name of Corian.
I look around and make sure that there's nobody like nearby, passing by, walking by.
Give me a perception roll,
Right.
since you're actively looking.
Yeah. 24.
As far as you can see, there's nobody out and about. You know, it is towards later in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Off in the distance, like you see a few guards of Drell doing their nightly patrol, but other than that, no one's out and about. By now, the others have already made their way towards the inn, leaving you by yourself as you waited for Eduard. So it's just you two.
Where exactly are you planning on doing this at?
Just in the back of the estate where no one can see.
Yes, because nobody ever has looked for a missing person ever in the history of ever on the grounds that they were murdered.
Murder house.
I didn't think about that. I was just gonna give her a burial. That's all. But you're correct. This is a murder. What do you suppose I should do, Leotahk?
It's the murder hobo. He's asleep right now.
Well, I think that for now we should take the body somewhere else. Because right now you're an accomplice. If
That's what I read.
Well, we should come up with the place quickly. She is quite heavy.
but you're very strong, yes?
Eduard, give me a strength check.
Okay. 13.
Yeah. As you say, she's getting kind of heavy. You kind of feel her starting to slide down your back, but you catch her just in time to reposition her over your shoulder.
We must find a place quickly, Leotahk.
Yes.
Only the strength of Corian keeps me holding her.
Yes, we must. Alright. Now, my friend, I'm gonna do a couple of things here. It's very important that you don't react brash or anything, or crazy, or anything like that, you know? And the first thing that I'm gonna do is I don't want to get The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tap him on the shoulder. I'm going to cast guidance on him.
Okay.
And then I'm going to expend a second level spell and cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Invisibility on him.
On just him?
Yeah, if he's carrying her, I would say,
No, it looked like a floating corpse.
Would it look like a floating corpse?
Absolutely.
So I'm going to position her so it is as if he is wearing her as a scarf or a cloak.
You guys should have weekend of burning. Yes. Subira beat me to it.
And then I'll cast it.
Okay.
Does that work?
You still turn Eddard invisible, correct?
Yes.
All right, so you turn Eddard invisible. Then you have the corpse of the tiefling positioned in a way. It'll kind of. I don't want to go to hell for saying that, but kind of like a crucifix position. Like her arms are draped over his shoulders and her legs are dragging on the ground behind him.
No, the other way around. I drop the invisibility and I cast it on the body.
We'll just say you cast it on the body. How about that?
No, I want it to go this way.
Okay, fine. I'm not even gonna fight you. I'll let you use your spell slots.
I wanted it to go this way. It's fine.
Okay, you drop the invisibility on Eddard. He pops back into view, and then you cast invisibility on the dead body.
Well,
and both of you get this feeling like, probably should have just done that to begin with.
It might have been a better idea.
Yeah.
All right, so you can still feel
through the streets trying to find a good place to
right?
bury a body.
You can still feel her, right?
Yes, she's still quite heavy, but I won't say anything. I see what you're trying to do.
Gotcha. Yep. Just follow me, Ed. You're going to be okay. We have to get you a fake name.
But I'm a paladin. I have no fake names.
Well, yes, but here's the thing.
Remain true to your oath.
We are very much being... I believe we're being followed.
Wow, you should have told me that before I gave my real name to a lot of people here. Even the
Well, I didn't know that until just before we left, and you had already told everybody and their uncle your name. I start searching for a suitable place for this.
I mean, you're in a residential district, so I mean, it's not like
we're gonna.
It's not like there's places where you can just hide. I mean, it's later in the evening, but there's still lights on. Not everybody's a drunk like this noble. I mean, a lot of them don't have a care in the world, but not everybody likes to partake.
Right.
In wine and ale and such. So no, there's still lights on in houses. You can see people walking by windows. Mostly servants, not so much the owners of the estates. Mostly just servants walking around cleaning and preparing for tomorrow whatever they need to take care of. As you're skulking around, you kind of get the feeling that if you want to bury this body in secrecy, you're gonna have to leave town.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Okay. So you've got the gate that you guys entered Drell in. From the south, there's a gate that leads north towards another town, and then a gate that leads east.
Okay. The one south we knew had guards at?
Correct.
Okay. And when we haven't been by any of the others.
Correct.
But we can probably educated guess that there's going to be something at each of them.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That'd be a very good educated guess.
All right.
If you had a real education.
Of course I do.
If you were learned.
You're not here. Go away.
My bad.
Get out of my head.
Not you, meatball sub.
Leotahk, she is quite heavy.
You'll be all right. Let's just walk around and
So which way are you walking? Are you walking to the...
we're gonna head south, but
You're
we're
gonna head south back the way you guys came when you first entered Draw?
yeah.
Okay. It takes you a few minutes. Eduard is understandably slowed down
Mm-hmm.
from carrying this weight. It seems like he does have a little bit of trouble with carrying her, but he manages. You make it to the southern gate. There's 2 guards standing there.
We
kinda
don't
nod at
actually
you.
go completely to the gate right
okay.
away. Like I kind of check things out as we're going there.
Okay, well, yeah, as you're scoping it out,
Mhm.
give me a perception check.
Nat 20.
Okay.
But, so 26.
You do happen to notice the halfling that runs the paper. You do happen to notice that he's kind of skulking around. He's not looking directly at you guys,
Mm-hmm.
but you can see him kind of like peering more towards the direction of the cozy sheep's foot.
Okay. We keep going then.
Okay. Yeah. As you keep going towards the gate. You can see there's 2 guards. They're not the same guards
Mm-hmm.
from earlier. They're obviously newer, different guys you haven't seen before.
Mhm.
They nod in your direction.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Just walk along.
All right. As you continue walking through. One of the guards, he just kind of, like I said, he nods and he kind of like looks up towards the sky, staring. He kind of looks off towards the east, and he's just like, "Hey, you see some smoke off that way?" The other guy's kind of looking, and he's kind of looking at his feet, and he's just like, "No."
So they ain't suspicious of shit.
Nope.
All right. We go out to the right of the gate and we
Okay.
start heading out of town that way, and as soon as we're
How long do you travel?
not incredibly long, but enough to where it looks like we went one direction and we go a different direction. To where we kind of circle around.
Well, with your pass without a trace, you don't really leave anything behind. So, you don't. You don't
Well,
really feel the need to.
visually they're going to
sure,
see what
sure.
direction we go.
Eduard, give me a strength check.
18.
Awesome. Yeah.
He's-
While you guys are kind of doing that, Eduard is able to hold the corpse over his shoulder just fine with ease.
Perfect.
You travel far enough to get out of their eyesight, and it's not too far away, and you walk off towards the right outside of town.
Okay. We'll head
There's
the opposite direction.
There's a forest area not too far. About 300 yards off to your left.
All right. So we'll head in that direction.
Okay.
I'm gonna say to Eduard, as we're walking, just let go.
Just let go.
Just at any point, let go, and then we're going to circle back and come back the way we went initially when we left the gate.
Okay. I let go.
Are you okay with that, Eduard? Just leaving a dead body on the ground?
We're gonna come back, right, and bury her, right?
Of course. Of course.
Give me a deception roll on that one, please.
Net 20. 21.
Give me an insight check.
For once, you've actually seen through a lie. God.
At advantage.
I rolled a 10.
Okay. Yeah, you believe him. You get a feeling that we will come back for this body. There's nothing fishy about this.
Oh god.
Nothing at all. Nothing strange.
I trust you, Leotahk.
With that, you drop the body like a sack of potatoes on the ground, and following his lead, you circle back around and walk back into the gates of Drell.
Hey, we just walked back into town.
Yeah.
I thought we were supposed to bury her, Leotahk.
Do you say that like right inside the gates, Ed?
Yeah.
He is the worst accomplice ever.
He is. He really is.
One of the guards, he looks over in your direction. He's just like, "What?" But
You're not the droid you're looking for.
He's been drinking.
I'm sorry. Can you two over there? Can you please can you come here for a second?
No.
I thought I heard something about burying a body.
No.
No, nobody said that.
No, I definitely heard your friend here clad in the particularly shiny chainmail. Nice. But enough fanboying for a second. I heard something about burying a body. Kind of run that past me, please. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't check up on that.
like the.
I wouldn't be doing my job.
Like the smoke that you didn't see before, right?
No, that was him. He didn't see it. I saw it.
Well, exactly.
Exactly. Buddy here say,
exactly.
Leotahk, aren't we going back to bury the body?
Well, see, my name is not Leotahk, so that's very, very silly.
Let me forget about it.
Then what is your name?
My name's Shakur.
Shakur?
Yes.
Is this true?
What?
Is this true? He looks over to Eduard. Is that true? Is his name Shakur and not Leotahk, like you asked? You said?
Can I do deception?
Absolutely, buddy.
Why?
Oh god, okay.
Your face is not here right now.
Remember, you still have guidance.
Oh yeah, I'm 15.
All right, continue with what you're gonna say.
Yes, that is his name.
Oh, well then who's this Leotahk you're talking about?
Oh, he's our supervisor. We're supposed to be doing burial rites.
Oh, so you guys are with the Church of Corian, yes?
Church of Corian, exactly, yes.
Oh. Well, who died?
We don't know yet. We're trying to find that out. We have to go find out.
Well, I mean, it's kind of late in the night for that kind of stuff, isn't it?
Well, we had to go out and we had to get our bearings. We had heard somebody had died, and we have a ritual, my friend and I, you know.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to have a talk with the head priest because you guys you're not giving me a lot of confidence in your skills.
And see, I'm very new to Corian. I'm newly converted.
Okay. Well, a lot of people seem to be newly converted here in this area.
Yes, yes. Very, very wonderful thing. Conversions and mathematicals and stuff like that.
Whatever.
You know.
Please spare me the details.
Equations.
I don't care. I really don't. I would ask though that you guys, I don't know, get some proper training or something, and don't be just saying, "Oh, we're gonna bury the body" while you're walking through town this late at night. It's very suspicious, especially when you guys leave town for like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, and then you come back.
It
Makes a man wonder, you know what I
Well,
mean?
and we're not exactly sure because, you know, we don't know who the person is. We haven't met with the family, so we're not quite sure yet, just yet, you know.
You guys, I've got this huge knot in my stomach now.
Now,
Ugh.
are you going to be okay, my friend?
I'm gonna have to report you guys. You know, obviously I'm not gonna do it tonight. It's a very beautiful night.
Oh, my friend. You look a little
Honestly,
ill.
though, I'd be willing to look the other way for some, you know, some change. You know what I mean?
Sir, are you asking us for a bribe?
No, I'm blackmailing you to give me some coin so I
All right.
don't have loose lips about your poor jobs.
Yes, really.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah.
I'm very sure. I'm very confident.
Can you say that a little bit louder?
No.
That's fine, because I pull just a stone out of my pocket that I've been carrying with me, and I say, "This is a messaging stone."
Deception roll.
All right. 18.
No, that's just a stone.
You're right. It's not that one.
I have multiple rocks.
Did I drop it? Oh, sweet Jesus. Sweet Courtland.
Listen, man, just
Listen.
slide me like 2 silver.
Listen, like,
Just fuck off, okay? That's all you gotta do.
listen.
Just give me 2 silver pieces. Fuck off.
Fuck.
And I'll forget this never happened.
Listen. Eddard, give him like 2 silver pieces so he'll fuck off. I mean, so he'll go away and...
Can I try persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh god. Oh god, please. Oh, nat 20.
Ooh, nice.
Dear officer of the guard, I have not often made burial rites in this fair city of Dwell. Maybe you could forgive my transgressions of my lack of skill in this manner. I am no cleric, I am a paladin. And maybe you can forgive us?
Ooh. Yeah, you know what? I will allow it. I'll forgive you. Just make sure you keep your lippy manticora friend here away from me, please.
Thank you very much, guard.
You're very welcome.
May Corian be with you.
And also with you.
Have a good night, sir. Oh my god.
Do you guys start shuffling away?
Yes. Woo! Woo! Oh, jeez.
Dude, you got a nat and I got a crit fail.
Wow, I actually thought I was gonna get a 1.
Yeah, I had Charm Person primed and ready. If that didn't work.
Oh man. I apologize there.
Okay, so you guys make your way back. You guys go back to the Cozy Sheep's Foot, I assume.
Leave
Yes.
lying to the professionals.
Oh god. Oh,
That was
man.
actually a pretty high roll for
Oh,
that.
that was amazing.
Yeah, that was great.
Considering my deception is literally a +1.
All right, you guys make your way back. You guys make your way back to the inn. The same. We'll do Drexes, Subira, and Julian. You make your way back to the Cozy Sheep's Foot. The same halfling that gave you guys your room keys earlier. He snaps up to attention. He's like, "Oh, hey, welcome back."
Hi. I have my room, right? Still upstairs.
Yes, of course. As long as you still have your key.
I have it. Thanks.
Yep.
Excuse me. I'm gonna go.
Thank
dine
you,
now.
Sir Marcus. Please enjoy your night.
Yeah. Same to you. Oh no! I said I'm going upstairs to go.
What about you, Madeline? Are you going to bed for the evening, or are you going to back to the have some more drinks at the bar? He's looking right at you, Subira.
Wait, you're talking to me?
Yes,
Yeah.
your name's Madeline, right? That's what you told me.
Yeah, I just, alternate days, whatever. Yeah, going to the bar. Don't be so nosy next time.
Oh, well, fuck me. I was just trying to be accommodating. Jeez.
I've had a rough night. I'm sorry. It's been weird. Just.
Okay, I understand. Sorry, I will try not to be so nosy. Oh, Mr. Stop Video, you're back. Your room is ready for you if you wish to go to bed. Otherwise, the bar is still open for a couple more hours. I am going to work on my customer service after my encounter with your friend Madeline.
Thank you. It's been a long night. Mr. Video is very tired.
Yes, of course, I understand, Mr. Video. As I said, your room is prepared for you. If there's anything else you need, please do not hesitate to ask. All right, Julian and Drexes, you guys head to bed. Subira, you go back into the bar. The bar's fairly empty now. There is a Sathi running the bar, an Sathi male running the bar at the moment. He looks at you and he kind of does one of those as he acknowledges you entering the bar. What can I get you to drink?
Ale, please. Thank you.
Yes, of course.
Big one.
Did you want me to put it on your tab?
No, I'll pay for it. Thank you.
Okay. Ale is going to be 1 copper piece, please. You hand him the copper piece. He gives you a flaggard of ale, slams it on, puts it gingerly on the counter, slides it over to you. And then he just goes back to about cleaning the bar and prepping for the end of the night. You can see there's another out in the bar. There's a couple more Sathi that are out there, all males as well, that they're cleaning all the tables and setting up the chairs on top of the tables.
I drank my beer.
Okay. Do you do anything else? You just drinking for now?
Drinking it, staring into it,
Reflecting.
Yeah.
Okay. For the majority of the night, whenever your drink gets empty, he comes over and offers to refill it. Once or twice, 2 times he fills it without even charging you. While you sit there reflecting, back in the main lobby, Leotahk and Eduard, you enter. The halfling snaps back at attention, like, yes, Eduard and Shakur, you guys know each other, huh?
Yes, we do.
Oh, well, your rooms are ready for you if you're ready for sleep. Otherwise, the bar is still open for another hour.
All right.
Whichever you prefer. I don't care. If
Well,
there's anything you
I-
need, please feel free to ask, and we will make sure that your needs are met.
I think I'll go to my room now.
Okay.
I scurry like close feet to the room.
Runs off. It's like just beating the shit out of himself.
Bad boy. Eduard.
I've been bad. I would just like something to eat.
I'm sure the bar might still have some scraps if you are hungry. You could definitely try.
Well, yes, I suppose. I'd go over to it.
Okay. You go in the bar. You see Subira sitting at the bar alone. There's an Asathi pouring drinks for her, and you can see 2 Asathi that are going back into the back end of the kitchen. They've just cleaned up all the tables. All the chairs are sitting on the tables, and they're getting ready to shut down for the evening. The Asathi looks in. He's like, well met. Are you here for some drinks as well?
Well, I was hoping to get some food, but it looks like everything's been cleaned up.
We do have some food. Did you require any bread or fruits?
Oh, so, something simple and easy is fine. Yes, absolutely.
He walks back into the kitchen for a few seconds, and he comes back out. He's got a loaf of bread and some cheese.
Mm-hmm.
You can have these.
Yeah, that'll do. I mean, I look them over, just make sure that they're not like old or anything like that.
They're not old or anything.
Just
I mean, they're getting a little crusty because they were made earlier today.
Right.
Obviously, they don't have any way of sealing it.
Right. Okay.
So like the outer shell, of the bread, the crust is very stiff, but when you break it open, the
interior is fine.
Very,
Gotcha.
very soft.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Just water's fine.
Water, yes, right away.
I appreciate it.
It doesn't take him long, a few seconds. He's got a flagger filled with water on the table for you, or on the bar table for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Do you usually have the was this the evening shift?
Yes.
What's your name?
It's only for a few hours. We work here all day.
Yeah.
Yes.
I asked him what his name was.
We were not given names. I am Bitch 1.
Well, yeah, that's your job.
And then my brothers are Bitch 2 and Bitch 3.
Oh my god.
You may call us whatever you like.
Oh.
Do you like those? Do you like those names?
No.
I don't really care for it, to be honest.
Why would somebody give
do?
you that? Why would somebody give you that type of name?
Well, we were bought, and he didn't care to give us a name, so Bitch 1, 2, and 3. That's our names.
Yeah, names beforehand.
I don't like that, not one bit.
Well,
I look around for Drexes. Did he go to bed
yes.
already?
You look around and all you see is Subira and Bitch 1.
We've got to come up with a better name for you.
You may call me whatever you like. I don't care.
I'll think on it.
Please do.
Maybe you'll actually enjoy whatever name I give you.
Me and my brothers, they refer to me as 1, and I refer to the other as 2, and the other as 3, if you prefer.
No, that's still...
Or B1, B2, B3, yeah.
So you'd be happy with the name Bananix?
You know, I may have been carried away when I said I didn't care. That's an awful name. I actually prefer Bitch 1 better.
Yeah.
I only jest, my friend.
Oh. A joke! A jape. At my expense. Oh, Bitch 1 is such an easy person to make fun of.
No, not make fun. Never that. Just perhaps try to fill your day with some level of joy.
Well,
Bananix did not fill my day with joy.
I'll try harder next time.
Please do. Is there anything else I can get you for this evening?
No, I think that'd be fine.
All right. Well, I'll be in the kitchen if you need me. Please say my name.
Sure thing. I appreciate your company.
Subira, you hear all this happening, by the way.
I thought so.
Yeah, he ends with I appreciate your company, and he
nods and he makes his way back to the kitchen carrying a crate with dirty dishes. And you can hear the sound of the dishes clanking into water.
Okay. I sit there and I eat for a minute.
Okay.
That's
Subira, as you can sit there drinking, the silence becomes palpable. Do you guys do anything else for the night? Okay. I said, do you guys do anything else for the night? You just kind of hang out and then retire?
Pretty much hang out. And
What time do they close?
They said in about an hour, so, you know.
Okay. To the bartender. Can I take this to my room?
Yes, that's fine. Did you want me to fill it up for you?
That would be preferable.
Thank you. On the house, of course.
Thank you. I put a silver on the bar.
You're too kind.
No. I walk away.
Bitch one grabs the coin and shoves it in his pocket. He looks back over to you, Leotahk.
Anything else for the evening?
no, that'll be it.
Well,
he kind of like gestures to the door.
when you're ready, please head to your room.
Yes. I finish eating, what I can, and I take the rest with me. I wait for a second. I turn back. I take some coin out of my pouch. And I just set it on the table. And I walk away.
All right. How much do you leave on the table?
I leave him 10 gold.
He picks up the 10 gold and he's just like, oh, ah!
Bitch one is rich.
Have a lovely night, my friend.
You as well. Please do not ever call me Bananix again. Brothers, we're rich. We can buy our freedom.
Hey, I head to my room.
Right. With that, we're gonna take a quick intermission, and we will be right back. Thank you guys so much for joining us for this crazy ride so far. All right, thank you. We're back from our break. I was having a coughing fit. I choked on my water like an idiot. All right. When the session ended, Leotahk had just gone back to his room. A few hours later in the night, Kavdin reaches, or not even a few hours. Yeah, a couple hours after that, Kavdin arrives into Drell. It's 3 o'clock in the morning now for you, Kavdin.
Okay.
One of the guards, he looks at you. He recognizes the cart, and he just kind of nods and lets you through. Like, oh, yeah, this guy must be working for Mr. Sterling now.
Right.
So, do you take the carriage back to his shop?
Yes.
Okay. You get it back there. You tie up the horse. And, what do you do after that?
I lean heavily on my staff with my injured leg, and I limp towards the tavern.
Okay. The injured leg slows you down a little bit, but not too bad. It only takes you a few minutes to make your way back to the tavern. When you walk in, The door, you walk in, nobody's there to greet you, but the door is unlocked.
Okay.
You look at your room key, it says room number 4, so you make your way up to your room.
Yep.
The bed's made, there's some water on the table, and looks like some food if you're hungry.
Yeah, I partake real fast.
Okay, it's just like Leotahk had, it's just bread and cheese.
Yep, that's fine.
The cheese is a little sweaty, but not too sweaty.
Nothing wrong with sweaty cheese after a long day. Yeah, I do that, and
your familiar is in tow with you.
okay, and yeah, same orders to my familiar. Just have them keep keep watch in the room.
And your familiar is a girl, correct?
No, it is
No, it's a boy.
Androgynous.
Oh, okay.
No
So
gender.
they perch up on the bed and they keep their eyes stared at the doors and windows. It's just kind of like on a slight swivel. Its tail, it's kind of like slowly flapping up and about.
Okay.
As you slowly drift back to sleep. Eduard, you are having some weird dreams tonight. It's as if your mind is plagued with guilt for the events of tonight.
The dead tiefling or the abandoning the body?
Yes.
Yes, all of the above.
As you're sleeping, you're tossing and turning. You're not sleeping very well at all. Yeah. As you're sleeping, you're tossing and turning. You have a very surreal dream. In this dream, you are on your knees. There are 2 people in front of you. You have a hard time making out their faces, but one of them has very dark fur, and the other one is wearing a rather familiar coat. The longer you look at them, you notice that one of them is badly injured, and your hands are covered in blood. What do you do?
Well, what's happening?
You try to say the words, like they're on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't get them out. Your vision starts to get really blurry, and then you awaken in your room, just drenched in cold sweat, breathing very heavily. What do you do?
Oh, I wish I knew who those were. They look familiar. I should really have buried that body. I don't know how to explain these dreams.
Did you do anything else? You just try to go back to sleep?
What time is it?
Looking out of the window, you can tell that it's starting to get, that the sun is starting to rise.
Is it like close to where I can sleep a little longer, or should I just, stay up?
Your call. I mean, you don't feel rested at all.
Oh, not rest. So I'm just gonna continue to rest. And it's like, oh well, maybe I can rest just a little longer. I'm sure it wasn't that bad of a dream.
All right. Yeah. You go back to sleep. It takes you a few minutes, but you do manage to go back to sleep. The rest of the night goes by pretty uneventful. Let's roll some initiative orders here. Eduard, you will be last since you've just recently gone back to sleep.
Okay.
I am at a 15.
I rolled a 10.
Okay. Julian?
21.
Subira? 8. And then Leotahk.
22.
All right, Leotahk, you're the first one to awaken.
What time is it?
It's early in the morning. You know, the sun has risen. The sunbeams are dancing around through your windows. If you had to guess, you'd say it's around 8 in the morning.
Okay.
Do you do anything?
Is there,
anything in particular?
What floor were our rooms on? Were they on like a main floor or the second floor? Right.
Yeah.
Is there like there's a window on which side? Like what?
East.
Okay. All right. I go to it and I just kind of look outside and just kind of observe things going on for a moment.
Okay. Oh, you see, looking out the window, you've got a clear view of the street, and you can see that it's just normal everyday stuff. People going about their daily lives, hustle and bustle. Nothing really stands out that really draws your attention immediately. It just feels like a normal day.
Can I see the south gate from here?
No.
Okay.
You can see the east gate.
The east gate. Okay. I start like kind of combing the crowd, I guess, and seeing if I see anything that looks familiar, as like I did the night before when we were in the tavern, and I thought I saw something.
Sure. Give me a wisdom check at disadvantage, please.
Well, the second one's a nat 20. The first one is 14.
Okay. At disadvantage, it'll take the 14. Looking out through the crowd, the people. Nobody really sticks out. The guards all look the same to you.
Okay. I start
a lot of the same people that you would have seen yesterday walking about, starting opening up their shops, and
I start studying each of the guards that I see.
Okay.
And I'll take whatever time I need to pick up mannerisms or anything like that.
Okay. While you're doing that, Julian, you wake up.
Yeah, I don't feel so crappy.
Yeah, you feel amazing compared to last night.
Yeah, I know. I'm not nearly dead. That's fantastic. I'm gonna get dressed, look all nice, and head back downstairs and finish getting ready for the party tonight, isn't it?
Tomorrow night.
Oh, good. I have more time to get my clothes ready.
Yep.
And everything else ready.
And that kind of sticks out in your mind too, is that you told that guy you'd help make your suit.
I was working on it. I had spent one night working on it, and I'll go and finish that up. On top of everything else that needs to get done. Bollocks. Alrighty. Let's do this shit.
So you head downstairs, you get like a light breakfast, and then you make your way to the tailor.
Yep, let's do this shit.
Okay. Drexes. You are the next to awaken. You wake up, you feel rejuvenated. Today is another day. Did you do anything special?
No. Just go down and get some breakfast.
Okay.
See if I get anything bacon and eggs.
Oh yeah, they give you. It's the same grumpy old guy that you've seen before. He nods in your direction. You order your breakfast. He kind of like snaps his fingers. And you don't hear anything. And he snaps his fingers again. He's like, "Oi, bitch 1, bitch 2, where are you? Bitch 3.
Oh my god.
Where'd they go?"
Oh, you call your servants bitches, as Drexes sees.
Yes, that is their name.
That's
that is
their
names.
Oh, they agreed to this, being called bitch all day.
Yes, there was no objections.
Oh, that's very, very interesting.
Of course, I can't seem to find them. I guess I'll have to do it myself. He heads back into the kitchen and he's gone for a few minutes. You can hear and smell the eggs and bacon being cooked and prepared for you.
Those delicious.
Subira, you are next to awaken.
Go downstairs. Get something to eat.
All right, you get down there. You see Drexes at the table waiting. You hear the grumpy man walking back there to prep his breakfast for by himself after snapping his fingers looking for bitch 1, 2, and 3.
Join Drexes.
Subira! Hey!
Drexes!
Come, sit, eat breakfast with Drexes.
Will do. I take a seat.
You sit down and the grumpy man like posts his head around the corner. He's like, breakfast for you too then.
Yes, please.
You want the same thing as him? Bacon and eggs?
Oh, no bacon.
No bacon, just eggs.
Yeah.
Okay. He pops back around. Captain, you awaken next. Your leg feels a lot better.
Feeling good. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Your familiar reports back that nothing significant happened.
All right. Whew. Today's portents are not so good. All right. I prestidigitize the blood and various combat dirt off of my my clothes, and I go downstairs.
Okay. Yep. You kind of like snap your fingers, and your clothes are nice and clean. There is still a hole in your pant leg, unfortunately, from where you got pierced. As you make your way down in the kitchen, you can see Drexes and Subira sitting at the bar. The grumpy bartender is making his way out with a plate full of bacon and eggs for Drexes. He stops. After he places the food on the counter, he looks up and he's like, "Suppose you want breakfast as well?"
Just water and bread for me today, thank you.
Perfect. He procures those for you quickly, and then he shoots back into the kitchen to cook the eggs for Subira.
I sit down at the bar, the Drexes and Subira are at the bar?
Correct.
I sit there with them.
Okay.
Good morning, Captain.
Good morning, Drexes.
You guys, Subira and Drexes, you remember seeing Julian kind of like pop in and then quickly pop out.
In a hurry today.
That guy's so rude. First he kills someone, then he did just breakfast.
Well, not everybody's hungry in the morning. I mean...
Kavdin, you're like, excuse me?
Wait. Whom did Julian kill? Someone kill? Why?
It's some innocent woman.
I don't think she was exactly innocent. I mean, I was
So
knocked out for the duration of it. But...
I look around. Is anyone like listening to us talk about Julian murdering someone?
The grumpy cook, he's really busy with the cooking the eggs. You can hear him like scraping on his steel grill.
Okay.
In the back. He doesn't really seem to be listening.
Nobody else.
And there's nobody else in the room but you guys right now.
So what I'm hearing so far is that Julian murdered a woman. End of story? Like that's it?
Well, it was...
Drexes, it was a big ordeal. You missed a lot of stuff today.
Yeah, there's a girl, she was being possessed.
Oh.
Like, the servant was controlling it, I guess. I don't know. You'll have to talk to Julian when he gets back.
Drexes couldn't believe it. Drexes slept horrible last night. But, but Drex's eyes are open all night.
All night? No, you see, you should have stayed up with me last night and had a few beers. I slept fantastic. Did you know they let you bring him up to your room?
What?
Yeah.
With extra charge, of course.
I mean, no.
Oh. Nonsense.
Right?
So
yeah, I mean, you would have slept better if you were drunk.
Well, I'm just going to have to assume that if Julian murdered a woman, he had a good reason.
Yes.
Julian
Yes,
murdered a
yes.
woman. Who's Julian? The king's-
Nobody that you need to
The
worry
bartender
about.
comes out with the eggs.
It's a joke amongst my friends. Have you never seen people joke before?
Deception.
They're helping me rehearse for a play.
Drex is just playing around.
So that's a that is a straight 16.
Nice. Oh, what kind of play are you putting on then? For the Duke?
You know, something, you know, being a bard. I'm always working on something.
Well, you should be careful with that then. Duke Drady, especially after he did a Bartleby in his emporium.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Then
Yes,
I heard that was okay.
better make sure your jokes are on par.
I don't know how to play golf.
What's golf?
It's this game my mom told me about.
You people are curious.
Shit.
Sorry, are you talking about all of us?
Yes, I mean all of you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
He walks back into the kitchen. Eduard,
You are the last to awaken.
hello.
Oh,
Sorry, my mute button was acting weird.
Oh, no worries.
okay.
Okay.
You awaken. You didn't sleep very well at all. So you would not gain the benefits of a long rest.
Even after sleeping again?
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're very tired. You don't have a level of exhaustion. You haven't incurred a level of exhaustion or anything, but you had a very restless night.
Mm.
You just it's kind of like you slept when like there was a pea under your mattress.
A pee.
A pea.
Oh, okay.
That's how uncomfortable last night was for you. You were
I'm a
so riddled
paladin.
with guilt that you just couldn't find the right position to sleep.
Paladin, not a princess.
You're a paladin, princess.
Oh god.
Do you do anything?
Because of the nightmares and lack of sleep, I'm just gonna like sit at the side of the bed for just a few moments and just think about the nightmare, but then head downstairs.
Okay. As you leave your room, you walk out around the same time as Leotahk. After you're gonna spend like an hour staring out the window, Leotahk.
I'm studying.
Okay. So you leave the room. Do you head downstairs for breakfast?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you head downstairs. You can see your friends, Kavdin, Drexes, and Subira sitting at the bar eating breakfast.
Wait, yeah, they're all sitting in one place, right?
Yeah, they're all sitting at the bar.
Okay. I'm gonna sit in a table alone next to them.
Okay. You three, give me a perception check.
$19.
Anybody that rolls a 5 or a higher.
17.
Nice. Anybody that rolls a 5 or higher, you see Eduard enter the room and just kind of sit at a table by himself. He's got really dark circles around his eyes, and I don't know, he kind of looks like he's seen a ghost. Subira, you know how that feels like.
Look like you need a beer.
Oh, good morning, Subira. No, I'm quite all right. This trouble.
Dark eyes. He's got like some 5 o'clock shadow going on right now.
Drexes know what you need. Here, I pick up the eggs and bacon, just like, here you go.
He just starts like putting it in your mouth. Like, don't worry, Drexes will take care of you.
I do not put such meat in my mouth.
And make a big and strong, just like Drexes.
Oh, jeez.
I walk away from him. Just satisfied, just.
Well, that just happened, Eduard. Do you do anything else? You just kind of just sit there, just in shock.
I mean, like, I'm gonna eat the eggs and bacon now.
I don't really have a choice at this point.
I'm gonna be like, I'm grateful I have empathetic companions, but I am quite all right. Whereas our male Manticore friend, I don't know what his fake name is.
You should. Give me a wisdom check.
I don't know what his fake name is.
You're the only one that should. You were with him when they said it last night.
10.
Yeah, you remember that that he gave the name Shakur, or that the halfling greeted him as Shakur.
Oh, all right.
And his fur don't lie.
Shakur. Where is our friend Shakur?
You guys have no idea who that is.
I have no idea who Shakur is.
You know, Shakur.
That does not help me saying the word more slowly does not make me understand.
Can I try another persuasion?
Sure. You guys roll insight against that.
I rolled a 1.
Nice.
12.
15.
16.
He tries to persuade you all. Kavdin, you feel very, very, very assured that there is somebody named Shakur that you should know. You don't remember him, but you're just like, yes, Shakur. The other two are just like, what the hell is he talking about?
All right, Shakur.
Oh yes, of course. A great
must have had
friend.
must have had a long day yesterday, not to remember Shakur.
What's a Shakur?
Ooh.
The stuff in my face. Drexes doesn't know. I don't know.
He's
Is it an alcohol?
He traveled with us. Shakur.
When he says that, now it kind of like hits like, oh, that guy.
Yes. I don't know where he is. I don't babysit him.
Is that what he's going by now? Is that the him not him thing?
That was always his name.
Okay. Well, anyway. I wonder when my eggs are gonna get here.
Julian, you make your way to the tailor shop. The tailor greets you. He's like, Marcus! Have you come to help us tailor your suit for
Very much so.
the gala tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. We got a lot of work to do. And
Awesome. Well, let's get to work.
Yep.
He seems very enthusiastic.
Luckily, I got 3 hands to work with, so that helps.
Let's do this. And then you spend the majority of the day working on your suit. Towards the end of the evening, you have finally made it, and it looks fantastic.
Oh, good. Now I pick up all the other components for my plan for later. Yes.
Leotahk, you study some of the guards that you can see, most of the guards at the East Gate. You get a very good understanding of their mannerisms. For the most part, they stand very rigid. One of the guards, he's a lot more relaxed though. He kind of like slumps over while the other one's like super like, I'm a guard and this is my job. This is my spear and there are many like it, but this one is mine.
All right.
And as you try to sit there and study the other townspeople, you get the feeling that they're just normal people. Going about
Gotcha.
their days.
Okay. Right. I kind of clean myself up a little bit.
Okay.
And then so I head down.
All right. When you get down to the main foyer, the halfling from yesterday is sitting behind the desk again. He's like, "Oh, hello, welcome, good morning,
Greetings."
greetings. Most of your party is in the tavern. If that's where you wish to join them."
Sure.
Oh, well, have a good morning. And he just kind of goes back to. Well, it looks like he's got a book. He's reading a book.
Yeah.
When you walk in there, you can see.
I stop with for a second when I notice that he's flipping through a book.
Okay.
What you reading that?
Oh, it's
Service for dummies.
What?
Customer service for dummies.
God.
Yes. He's reading a book on how to be nicer to your customers and to generate more sales for his business. No, nothing. And he like hurriedly shuts it closed. Like nothing. Just a little bit of light reading for my day,
Nothing specific.
Have a great day.
Well, I do have a question for you.
Oh, okay. How can I help you?
Is there anywhere here where I can go to study deep magic?
I'm sure you could probably try the library across the street.
Right. So would they have something there?
Best advice though, don't tell them that you're looking for deep magic.
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't look too keenly upon that.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're just rituals. There's nothing wrong with them.
I'm not touching that. I would try the library, maybe the church, maybe some back alley person. I don't know. Not my problem.
What makes you say back alley person?
I don't know. If you're looking for rituals, there's probably somebody.
There are several
doing
rituals that are not shady at all. They're actually very helpful.
I will take your word on that.
Mm-hmm.
And he gives you a big wink.
Do you have a Twitch? Okay. You just had something going on with your eye there.
It's called a wink. Like, don't worry, I'm not going to say anything.
Why would you say anything?
No reason at all. Have a great day.
Just like I won't
I'm
say
just gonna get back to
anything
reading
about
my
your
book.
book that you're not
I'm
reading.
just going to keep reading my book and
Yeah.
minding my own business. Maybe talk a little louder so I don't hear anything else you're saying.
Yeah.
Doop-a-doop-doop-doop-doop-a-doop. And he just continues on doing that.
All right, I go into the bar.
Okay. Yeah, you go down the bar. You can see Kavdin, Drexes, Subira, and Eduard. Three of them are at the bar. Eduard's at a table by himself. He looks really tired and in shock, like somebody just did something bad to him, violated him.
Rex has violated my mouth.
You guys all see Leotahk walk through the door. What do you do, Leotahk? You sit down somewhere?
Yeah, I go and I sit down.
Where
I guess with them. Sure.
Okay. You sit down at the bar. The grumpy man flips his head back around from the kitchen. He's like, I suppose you want something to eat too. And it is early enough in the morning for someone to be hungry. What can I get you?
What are they having? I point at them.
Your wizard friend had bread and cheese. Bread and water, excuse me. The others had eggs and bacon, and that one over there didn't order anything.
I haven't actually had anything yet.
Well, he gave you your eggs.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, that's when he came up when he heard his Eduard say, he heard Kavdin say something about a dead body.
Gotcha. Sorry, missed it.
What? Yeah.
It kind of got overshadowed by the dead body.
By the dead body. Yes. Is that, I suppose.
Eggs?
Sure.
He whips back in the kitchen. You hear some eggs crack, and he starts cooking.
Mm-hmm.
How do you want those? Scrambled? Over easy? Sunny side up?
I look over at what they have.
They all have sunny side up eggs right now.
Scrambled.
Just kidding. You're only getting sunny side up.
That's a terrible joke.
Delicious.
It's terrible. You know, you must only know how to make them one way.
It goes on for a couple minutes. He brings you eggs. They are scrambled.
Yep.
Anything else I can get you guys?
I'll have a water with this. Just a water.
He gets you some water. All right then. Well, I'm gonna fuck off in the back.
All right. Well,
Not into the eggs, I hope.
hopefully not.
Just wash your hands.
How do you think you get eggs?
Nah.
That's.
There's no mayonnaise at this bar.
There's no. Wait a minute. This isn't mayonnaise on my BLT.
I just had bread.
Aha!
Look over at Captain. Looks like you had the safe bet.
Always
Do you
take a
guys
safe
do
bet.
anything else for the? Oh, sorry. You were.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. So you guys do anything else for the day? Just kind of. Do you guys do any shopping or anything like that? Most of you already had your clothes for the party.
I actually need to go.
Clothes will be delivered to you.
Yeah. I actually want to
Julian
go
is
look
working on
for
his
something.
clothes and your clothes.
Mm-hmm. I want to go look for something, but I
Okay.
will. I don't want to take up a ton of time on it, so I'll just message it to you.
Okay. The rest of the day goes by pretty uneventful for everyone. You guys just kind of go about in the streets, walk around, get a better idea of your surroundings.
I do have something that I want to do throughout the course of the day, or
Okay.
at least for a little bit of time.
Cool.
I want to. How big is Drell?
Drell is a rather large city. It has a population. 1 second. It has a population of over 8,500 people. I mean, it's a small city, but it's kind of overpopulated. A lot of rich people.
All right.
Here.
I want to go, and I don't want to make a big show of it or anything, but I just kind of want to go and I want to lightly scope out like any government buildings, any like nobles' houses. And I want to look for the wagon.
For the wagon?
The wagon that got away.
Oh, okay. Sure. Let's give me some investigation rolls, please.
Okay. First one is a 13.
Okay. As you go looking through the streets, you see every house here is a nobleman's house. Some are definitely more elegant than others. Like you could tell that there's still, despite the fact that they are nobles, there still is a class system inside Drell. So I would assume that you're looking for the more hoity-toity upper class of the nobles.
Not right away. I want to scope out like any guard sites, anything that looks like possibly maybe a stable or
Okay.
maybe a small like group of holding cells or and I just want to look for the wagon mainly, or anywhere that like they might take new acquisitions for processing.
Sure, absolutely. As you go about through the city looking around, you do find a stable. There is it's a human male that is running at the counter. He kind of like nods to you. He doesn't greet you right away because he sees how you're dressed. You know, he doesn't stop you from walking in. When you walk inside, you know, you can see several different horses in there, 20 to be exact, all kinds of different breeds, and there are some carriages, but not the carriage that carted away Sterling's family.
Okay, then I go and I continue searching elsewhere.
Okay.
You want another roll?
Yes.
That one not so good. That's a 12.
All right. You continue with your search through the town. Nothing really seems to pop out at you. How do I go about this? You do pass. There's several times, like as you're walking through the streets, you do see some guards that are posted up on by like stalls. Like there's people that are cooking food on the streets. You know, you still gotta make money.
Yeah.
You know, and they're eating and drinking water, not ale. But it just seems like they're on their break. You know, that when they see you coming, like they kind of nod at you.
Okay.
Continue talking amongst each other. It's just small talk, talking about like how long their days are. One guy's bitching about his wife, and another guy's like, "Oh man, you think that's bad? My girl, she's always fucking making mountains out of anthills. Fucking come home, or I throw my armor on the floor. You know, I've been out working all day, and she's bitching at me for throwing my armor on the floor. Like, come on, woman, I've been working all day."
Feel a pang of regret for those people's lives, and then I continue searching elsewhere.
Okay. Give me another investigation roll, please.
Oh, yeah. So that's 8.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah. You search around for about how long are you doing this? Like half the day?
Not all day, but most
Okay.
of the morning.
Okay. Yeah. So as the sun starts to kind of get over the top of you, you can tell it's starting to get more midday. You just haven't found any leads, unfortunately.
All right.
Nothing's really popped out at you that would say, "Yeah, you know, we like to steal people in the middle of the night."
Okay, I just head back then.
Okay. Does anybody else wish to do anything during the day?
I go
Busy.
walk around town, look for a bakery.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you find one easily. You find a bakery. They've got on the counter, like in their window, you see a plumper human female. She's just putting a tray with delicious cinnamon rolls in the window, and she kind of like looks at you and just gives you like a big smile. Just like she kind of like motions for you to come inside the building. You can't hear her through the glass.
I go in.
You walk in and she's like, welcome. Did you see these fine cinnamon rolls and decide that you wanted some?
Yeah, they smelled really good.
They are very good. I'm the best baker in town, not to toot my own horn. And the most reasonably priced. I only ask for 5 copper pieces per roll.
These are so huge.
They are.
I give her 5 copper pieces.
All right. She graciously takes it and hands you, puts one on a plate and hands it over to you.
Would you think it rude of me if I took a bite right here?
Oh, please, please. I nothing would bring me more pleasure than for you to take a bite out of it. It is the most delicious, soft, warm, melty thing you've ever eaten in your life. It is so sweet. You're in just like pure bliss right now. It's like heaven in your mouth.
Made my day. Thank you. Thank you very much. I will thoroughly enjoy the rest of this.
Yes, please do. If you have any friends, please let them know where you got this nice, delicious cinnamon rolls from. It is an old family secret. Been in the family, passed down by the women in my family for generations.
Tastes like home.
I'm glad. That makes me so happy to hear that.
Well, you have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You too. Please come back again.
Oh, I will. I'm just gonna walk around.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just a normal day. Nothing really pops out at you as you kind of walk around. You eat your cinnamon roll. You know, for once, you feel content for once. You know, that's something you haven't felt in quite a while.
Hell yeah. So I'll just finish my walk and enjoy my cinnamon roll and then go back to the inn.
Okay. As you're walking around, you do spot Kavdin walking around the streets. Looks like he's kind of searching for something. He doesn't really seem to pay you any mind. He's kind of like wave at him and he doesn't see it. He just continues looking for what he's looking for.
Kavdin is kind of right now visibly like kind of frustrated and like is got the 1,000-yard stare. He's looking a million miles away. He doesn't know what's around him.
Do you say anything to him or you just kind of let him be?
Hey, buddy.
I wave as I continue.
All right.
Okay. Drexes or Eder, do you guys do anything during the day?
So, Leotahk's busy, Kavdin's busy, Subira's busy.
Correct. Julian's busy.
I'm about to be busy.
Oh.
Drexes is about to be busy. Oh.
Oh.
Well,
Hey,
now.
Oh.
Drexes is about to get busy.
Do tell.
Well, let's stress me just.
Well, we didn't determine the sex of which 1, 2, or 3. So.
They were all males. They were all males.
Okay.
Still fun.
Yeah.
My original plan was to try and talk to so cool before we went down about. But I guess I'll head to the monastery of
You can
Orion.
follow him if you want.
Oh, I thought he was busy.
Yeah, but I mean, not like you couldn't stop him before he leaves the bar.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll do that. I thought
I
it was
technically haven't gone anywhere yet.
Yeah, technically he hasn't gone anywhere yet.
Oh, I thought you went and left.
No, not yet.
No.
I told him I had something that I wanted to do, but I wanted to message him first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and get your attention. Shakur.
Yes.
Something troubled me, and I couldn't sleep well last night. I had this strange dream.
Mhm.
I was thinking about talking to someone. Maybe not Kavdin. He's a little cold. But so I go to you.
Okay. Well, why don't you walk with me and we'll talk?
Of course, friend.
All right.
You guys leave the bar. You walk out into the streets.
All right. What's
Yeah.
troubling you? I kind of walk, away from crowds,
Sure. Yeah, like the streets aren't like overly crowded
Yeah.
for the most part. I mean, it'd just be like if you're like walking down any kind of downtown.
Right. All right.
In my dream last night,
Mm-hmm.
there were two figures. I couldn't quite make both of them out.
Mm-hmm.
One of them had dark fur. The other one had a dark coat, but he was wounded, and my hands were covered in blood. I just couldn't get a good night's rest.
And when you mention the dark fur, it reminds you a lot of Leotahk's fur.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Come to mention it, it's almost as if it was your fur.
It's interesting. Go on, tell me more.
I can't explain the blood on my hands or who the coated figure was. Maybe you can help me with this. I'm just so confused and tired.
Absolutely. Well, first and foremost, have you tried speaking to Corian?
Speaking to Corian directly about my dream.
Yes. Perhaps that will help you.
Perhaps. Or it may or may not have to do with him. But I shall try. Thank you, Shakur.
You're welcome, Edit.
So I'm gonna head over to the monastery this time.
Okay. You make your way. Leotahk, do you let him leave? You know,
I'll go
go
with
with him or
him.
anything?
Yeah. I'll go with him.
Okay. You guys make your way towards the temple. Drexes, what are you doing?
Finish my meal. I hope my fellow patrons paid. I don't think anyone said anything about paying, so I'll check with the barkeep. Make sure that all went through.
Oh, don't worry. I put it on the rooms tab.
Okay. Drexes is full. Say barkeep. What's good around here? Anything fancy? Are we in the same town where we had the fight at?
Yeah.
Ooh. So am I like a celebrity now? Will I get noticed?
Yeah, he knows who you are. Yeah. When you walked up to him, he addresses you as Drexes.
Oh yeah. So is there any place Drexes can go around and socialize for a little bit? Stretch these scaly toes.
Well, have you tried going to the town center? The center of town. There's always something crazy going on there.
You know what? Drexes will do that. Drexes, I think that's a fantastic idea.
While I have your attention, Drexes, why did you say your name was Stop Video?
Drexes, he's going through a really stressful day, and it was a lot of pressure at the time. But Drexes says
that's fine. I understand that.
Drexes says he's sorry, and it's never happened again. That happens again.
I'm not upset or anything about it. I was just curious. It's a weird name. Everybody knows who you are now.
Well, Drexes knew he was going to be a big celebrity, so Drexes thought, he should lay low for just a wee bit. But now the secret's out, and Drexes is famous, so Drexes shall go flaunt at the town center as you instructed him to.
I imagine Drexes walking through the streets doing like the
Spider-Man.
Conor McGregor walk. Spider-Man walk. Emo Spider-Man just dancing through the street. Yes. All right. I've already accepted that.
So, how much does Drexes owe you for food?
Don't worry about it, Drexes. You made me plenty of money yesterday. It's on the house. I won't even charge it to Stop Video's name.
All right, good sir. Drexes, so see you later.
Yes. Have a great day. Leotahk, you go about looking for your rituals. You do find one ritual that you are looking for. You find the ritual of Chardon's army.
What do I find exactly about it? Like, is just basic information? And
yeah, it's basic information. That's at the library. That's the only one you happen to find. It's just kind of like a slight mention of it.
Okay. All right. So
I mean, that's a good sign, though. I mean, one of the things you're looking for, you're finding breadcrumbs for it.
Right. Okay. So I take out one of my 2 books and I start writing down as much information that I can about it.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, basically, it's just the cliff notes of it. Something that you if you were to practice it, you'd probably be able to pull it off.
Okay.
All right. Well, that seems like a good stopping point for tonight. The rest of the day kind of goes on. Drexes, you do your strut walk. Julian, your tailoring. Kavdin's searching for the most part for something that you guys don't know about. Subira's enjoying a nice little walk. You do see Drexes kind of strutting about town. You see Eduard making his way to the temple. The only person you haven't seen is Julian. And that's where we end tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Damn it. Thank you for the hosts. Brad, thank you for hosting your channel, whose name I've forgotten again, and I feel like a terrible person.
That would be twitch.tv/GameBoxInfinite there, Ian.
Boom! Twitch.tv. Gamebox Infinite. Thank you guys so much for coming and watching.
Literally under his name.
That's literally under his name.
Literally under his name.
Literally under his name. I'm a terrible person.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. Thank you. It's Sure for the host, MatchesMalone. And thank you all for watching. Have a great night. Be safe out there in this crazy world.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.